back to another episode of Dock Hook Flying, where today's leg of our world tour in the 737-900 takes us from London Heathrow, you see before us, to Riga, Latvia, which is the capital of Latvia. Here we go, taxiing out of Heathrow. We will be taking off of 27 left today. Weather looks clear, no big deal in sights. Just a gorgeous night out of London, a rarity of not raining. Once went to London while I was in the military. The only day it didn't rain was the day we left. So that was it was a miserable experience, everyone. My London experience was not great, but so be it. Tonight, though, beautiful, beautiful night. You can taxi for longer than you fly, but today we got a pretty manageable route and pretty manageable taxi, where we just basically turn around and get to going. If you're new here, this is Dock Hook Flying. We're taking a 737-900 ER around the world, one leg at a time. Subscribe and don't miss the rest of the tour. We do live streams Tuesday, Thursday nights, and most of the time Saturday nights at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, so guys, we have our V speeds already entered in here. You can see them hither. We've already entered in our sail temps, V speeds, everything is set and good to go. We've already scrolled our trim wheel, and fun fact, this is the exact aircraft we just landed in from Edinburgh. So we are sticking with it, sticking with the same crew, everything else. Let's get it going. Turn on our taxi lights. Release the parking brake and get to going. Only engine 1 is on so far. Gotta wait for engine 2 to catch up. Come on, engine 2. What's going on with engine 2? You know what? Here we are. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our 737 World Tour here at Dock Hook Flying. If you haven't already, please feel free to like and subscribe to this video. Let us know how you enjoyed it and follow along. Here at Dock Hook Flying, we have a lot of fun flying everywhere around the world and not getting paid for it. Sometimes we have good flights, sometimes we have bad flights, but every time we have fun. That's the important thing. I know, it's a very long taxi. Flight attendants have plenty of time to get the safety briefing done. We should not be hearing them during our takeoff this time. Unlike other times, we have heard them still going on about it. Ooh, we are. Probably shouldn't be on 35 knots down the runway. Or down the taxiway, rather. Down the runway, you would hope, right? You would hope you'd be doing a little bit more than 35 knots down the runway. Scroll that up. Again, we're not under ATC control tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's currently manning the VAT sim in London. So we are stuck to just discuss amongst ourselves. But also it allows for an unrestricted climb, which is always nice. Like I mentioned before, we are headed to Riga, Latvia, which is the capital of Latvia. Should be a pretty nice, enjoyable time. Likely approach from over the Baltic Sea, so that will be nice. So that video will be going up shortly after you all see this one. There we go. We are lined up. Flap set. Everything set. We're good. We are good to go. Throttle synced. There we go. Rolling. 80 knots. There it is. There we go. Again, guys, this is the 900 ER, so you got to hold your bubble a little bit longer to ensure that you get a positive rate before you pull up the nose too much, because you don't want to scrape your tail of your aircraft, which is a sincere trouble. It's a sincere risk in the 737-900 ER. You have extra weight, we have extra length. Same engines, I think. Somebody might want to fact check me on that one. Alright, flaps up, lights off. Strobes on, anti-collisions on, wings off. Oops. However, we are turning the wrong direction. I thought we would be headed. Yeah. I thought I was right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm normally right, so we'll just take that for what it's worth. There we go. Autopilot on. Let's go check our cameras. I was going to say 14A is probably having a pretty cool look right now. Over the shopping centers and everything of London. Lovely old London. And yes, I know that's probably some different township or Hampshire or whatever, but it's London. Because there's London. That is a cool look. Cool British Airways 737-900ER. Beautiful night out over London. Let's take that away and get the full Monty going. That's cool. Where'd that moon go? There it is. All right, folks, welcome back in. Welcome back on board. We are beginning our descent. Well, we are just hitting about 10,000 feet into our descent into Riga, Latvia, in this gorgeous British Airways 737-900, of which we have taken a 737-900 around the world as part of this world tour. This is leg 6 that we are rolling in on. Riga, Latvia, which is the capital of Latvia. So we're going to go ahead and take over the airplane here and fix our trim wheel here. As everybody knows, autopilot likes to really trim it out. So you have to kind of scroll it down here when you take back over. Anyway, so let's look up and see where our weather is. Oh, we do not need to be descending that fast, folks. We do need to be descending rather fast, but let's not go that fast. Our arrival, EVRA. See 1024 and no winds. It's just a beautiful Baltic evening, and I am very excited to be flying into Riga. I visited Riga when I was in the Navy. Had a fantastic time there. Very lovely, just culture. The architecture there is beautiful. It's a mix between like Gothic and Art Nouveau kind of deal. Some of those cities, though, that when you fly in at night, it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be hugging the river. Hold on, what river was that? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Daugava River there. And you see that Riga lines pretty much right up against it. So, just a gorgeous evening, calm winds, but night approach. But I think we're gonna enjoy ourselves, guys. Let's go ahead and fix where this is vectoring and plug us on in. We're pretty in control of how our descent is going, so we should be good to just fall right in line on the on the approach there. Let's go ahead and turn on all of our lights, ding the flight attendants, and let them know to go ahead and strap up. There we go. Now, what do you guys say we get into this, huh? Are you ready for the best flight of your life? There we go. Get a good view going. If you haven't already, please comment and subscribe. We'd love to have you here at Doc Hook Flying. We are currently flying all over the world. So far on this world tour, in this 737, we have gone from Seattle, across to Boston, to then St. John's, up to Iceland, down to Scotland, over to London, and now across Europe to Riga, which is what brings us here today. So, if that sounds like fun for you, then please join in. Join us. We would love to have you. End of channel plug. Oh boy. You guys know how it is. Alright, approach checklist complete. We'll be intercepting the localizer here soon. VREF speed is set for 140 knots. As soon as we hit that localizer, we will kick the gears out and bring it on in. But yeah, folks, we're a small but tight-knit community, and we are trying to grow. So join us. Feel free to hop in twice, Tuesday and Thursdays at 9 o'clock. We do live streams from basically wherever we are at in our world tour. And I try to coordinate that time with us landing. So obviously, something you actually want to watch, not just me cruising and chit-chatting. But so Tuesday and Thursdays, and then also Saturdays, all at 9 p.m. Eastern, so United States time. Eastern Standard United States time. I hope that was clear. At least as clear as possible. Alright. We have captured the localizer here. We're going to be whipping it around and kicking out our gears just as soon as we get through the turn. The Boeing will start yelling at us soon to put down our landing gears. We do have plenty of runway here. We have 3,200 meter long runway. So we only had to do auto brake 2, and even that is probably a little too intense, to be honest. Alright, we're going to go ahead and whip it around here, guys. Had quite the sneezing attack as we went to turn into final. It could not have been worse timing. But you see that little river inlet there? That's where you travel up and into to get to the port of Latvia there in Riga. Like I said, we only need flaps 30 here. Alright, 3 green. There we go, folks. We are coming in nicely on this. This one's going to be fantastic. I've got a good feeling about this one. We've had quite the run-in of less than satisfactory landings in my book, so I'm pretty happy with how this one's shaping up so far. Let's not count our chickens for the hatch. All right. The lights of Old Town over there to our port side, left side. Riga really is a fun place, guys. If you ever get the chance, go check it out. It is worth the trip, in my opinion. Okay, we don't need to be going around, Boeing. Calm down. Such a worry wart, this Boeing. Oh man, that is not the winds that I was prepared or was told to look out for. On Riga. Need you to update your ATIS, please, so I could get some accurate wind.
1,000.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So I'm not sure if it's like kosher or by the book, but I like, if I have a crosswind, I occasionally really like to unsync my throttles and, you know, use my throttles instead of my yaw to adjust against the crosswind. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. It is probably not recommended, nor is it like good practice. But you know, yell at me down in the comment. Nicely though, because my son and other subscribers, there are young eyes in this channel, so we keep it friendly, family friendly in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't, you get banned. Dun dun dun. Here we go, guys. Just, even despite the crosswind, it was not a bad approach or landing.
100.
Here we go.
50.
This is gonna be beautiful.
30.
Got a feeling.
20. 10.
Throttle 0. Quick adjustment. There it is. Oof! Yes, sir. What do you guys think of that one? Drop a comment down below. Rate my landing. Let me know how I did down in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of Riga, if you've ever been there, if you've ever thought about going there. I don't know that it's a fairly good time to do that right now. They might be preparing for some geopolitical events that are currently going on. However, once that's cleared up, if that gets cleared up, I highly recommend it. Let's go take a look outside this gorgeous aircraft. Look at that. Look at that, folks. What are we even doing? Welcome to Riga, Latvia, everyone. I've been your pilot, Doc Hook. This has been Doc Hook Flying.